Hi guys, happy Sunday. I hope you are doing well. Today I want to talk about detachment and letting go. The reason why I want to talk about this topic is because number one, obviously it's so important for magic. And number two, I have noticed that a lot of people tend to think that detachment means moving on, forgetting your person, and it has nothing to do with that. So, we're going to be explaining today what detaching truly is and what are you truly detaching from. So, you are in short detaching from the ego, and I'm going to explain it further. It has nothing to do with your person, the detachment process. The energy bond with your person, we are not touching, and it has nothing to do with your person. So we are detaching from the ego, we are detaching from our attachment styles, anxieties, all of those stuff. Okay. And I do have a mirror meditation, which you can find on the playlist that is for clients only. If somebody doesn't have it and wants it, let me know. It's not within the public meditation that you can see in playlists on YouTube. And basically, that meditation, I think, is the one that you should start with and the one that you should do, a few times until you kind of really feel it. And it helps you detach from this physical world. It helps you to see who you truly are. And that is what attachment is about. So I have some notes that I want to share with you about attachment so it would be more clear for everybody. Okay. Now you have probably noticed that love and life both become really hard when we hold on to everything too tightly, right? That's when we develop anxious attachment and it's just, yeah, it's really difficult. So we get hurt because we identify ourselves with our thoughts, our bodies, and our outer world. And to find the true peace, we have to learn the art of detachment. So we are detaching from the ego, from the body, and from basically material things. And what is your ego? So, your ego is that voice in your head. It is the voice that constantly seeks validation, that worries about your reputation, about everything, and that is afraid of judgment. So, that's your ego. We all have an ego. It's normal, obviously. What you need to know is that you are not your ego. I know it seems like you are your ego, like these thoughts you're having. I need validation. I need for this person to text back. I need for this person to love me. I need this. I need this. I need this. I'm afraid. What if this person thinks that I am a liar? What if this person judges me? What if everybody dislikes me? It seems like this is you, but that's just your ego. Your insecurities, your fears, all of that is not who you truly are. Believe it or not. But just trust me. You're not your ego. You know who you are. You're the quiet observer that is watching your thoughts. So, we tend to take everything so personally because of the ego. Somebody makes a comment and we take it very personally and we feel hurt and we feel, just abandoned and we feel not chosen. And basically, when somebody hurts you, it has nothing to do with your value, absolutely nothing to do with your worth. And the reason why you think it does is because you're taking it personally and you're reacting from that ego, you're reacting from that insecurity and from that wound. Next, we're going to be talking about detaching from the body. Now, our physical bodies, there are vessels, right? They're really important, obviously. I like to call them vehicles. That's my preferred way to speak about them. And your vessels, your vehicles, they come in various sizes, colors, ages, genders, everything. And the thing about our physical bodies is that they change all the time. They change on a daily basis. They grow older. They, gain weight, lose weight. They get tired, and they experience pain. So that's just a fact about our bodies. What you need to understand is that this body is, again, not who you are. This body is a vehicle, and it's a beautiful instrument. Every single body is a beautiful instrument, very beautiful. And basically, it just lets you experience this, you know, um, whatever you want to call it, life, I guess. But again, I'm going to repeat it. It is not who you are. Your body is not you. You identify with it, absolutely, but it's not who you are. So we need to accept the changes. Do not allow for your happiness to depend on your physical appearance or your health. Changes are normal, everybody experiences them, and the more we try to fight them, the more unhappy we're going to be because all of it is perfectly normal for the bodies, right? So instead of being anxious because you're aging or your body is, a bit tired, become the awareness because that's who you are. So you don't have to become it, but kind of understand it. Connect with that silent soul inside of you, which is who you are. And that soul never ages, never changes, and never experiences physical pain. Next, and very important for magic, is detaching from outcomes and also material world. So we suffer because we want to control the future and possess things. And Buddha has talked about this as well, the reason why we suffer. I don't know how much you know about this, but it's a beautiful story. So basically, Buddha, until he was like in his 20s, I think, he has never seen an old person, and he was very much guarded. And later on, he has concluded that the reason why we suffer is basically because we want things and we want to control things and future and, love and everything. So, my advice is to do your best and then surrender. Work hard on your goals, absolutely, right? We are definitely trying to achieve certain goals in life, in our romantic life, or in general in our life, and that is good. So I don't think that is a bad thing. Absolutely not. That's what we should be doing. But we should let go of how or when these things will happen. So work for them, but let go of just that anxiety that you're feeling. When will this happen? Will it happen now? So basically, impatience, right? Keep in mind that objects are temporary. You can enjoy material things. That's great. I mean, this life can be so much fun because all of these material things and all the things that help to make our lives easier, and that's all great. But do not let them define your worth or your happiness because they're just temporary, right? And everything in this world comes and goes. When you accept this, your fears will disappear. And the result will be just an easier life. So, detachment does not mean that you stop caring, that you stop loving somebody, that you stop wanting somebody or something. It doesn't have to be a person. It means you care, but you no longer allow external things to control your inner peace. That's the difference. You kind of become like a tree with deep roots. The storms of life will blow, but they cannot pull you down. I hope that makes sense, guys. Um, so what I'm trying to say is, as always, that detachment is not something that makes you stop caring about somebody or stop loving somebody. It has nothing to do with that. It's about you. It's not about them. Because the reason why you're so attached is because you're reacting from the ego, you're reacting from the wound, and it has nothing to do with the person. So we are not detaching from somebody else. We are detaching from the ego. We are detaching from expectations. We are detaching from outcomes. We are detaching from timelines and all sorts of things like that. We are not detaching from wanting something or from loving somebody or wanting somebody to come back. I truly hope that this makes sense and that everybody kind of realizes what detachment truly is. We have a lot of techniques on the channel for detachment, but I think that before you incorporate them, you really have to understand what it is about, and that you should not be afraid of it because it is absolutely not scary. It has absolutely nothing to do with moving on, letting go of the love and forgetting about the person. That's absolutely not what it is about. So, anyways, if anybody has any questions about detachment, I'm always there for you to answer them. And I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Bye.